Synodal Church. What contribution does the church in Africa make to the rest of the world? How does formation help in this?
So it's not only the bishops that the leaders of the bishops are the leaders, but in the spirit of the synod and synodality, I think even when it comes, journeying together should not only pertain to certain aspects of the life of the church, leaving out the aspect of leadership. Journeying together has also to embrace the aspect of leadership, that we see ourselves as leaders, all of us.
In Africa, we also see now many religious and priests from Africa going to other parts of the world as missionaries. Africa is slowly becoming the missionary continent, and I think that's a great encouragement for the continent and for the church in Africa, that Africa, perhaps, I cannot say, but it might be the saving of the whole church, certainly in what we call the Western world, that the faith is still deep and strong. And the main difference between Africa, I think, and maybe, I'll say Europe and North America, if we take those as an example, the faith is something that is celebrated here joyfully. And that joy people, I think, will still want to have in their lives. A joy which doesn't really come from amassing a lot of material goods in one's life. It comes from that personal relationship that people have with the Lord and allowing Jesus into their lives as their friend and as their collaborator also in all that they do.
I think it's just continuation, really, looking at where the church has come from and where the church is now. Before it was very much hierarchical. Now it's a circle, and I think it's to continue that spirit of involving everyone within the church. No one is left outside, and no one is up there, and no one is below. We are all equal. And I think with the current Pope actually has been very much trying to unite everyone.
21st Catholicism, if we want to put it that way, refuses actually to be defined. It refuses definition. And I think it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a challenge that we have to live with. We cannot foresee or foretell how this will be in 10 years' time, because the situation or the society that we live in is changing so rapidly. The challenge is for us to remain alert and to remain flexible and not to be brittle. If we are brittle and we are stagnant, we are rigid, then we will break. The church will break, people will break. But flexibility is what we need.